Hey, fabulous Friday. We're getting ready to make something a little different. We're going to make an old fashioned. Remember, it's still Prohibition kind of week here, but this is a gift. All right, a friend of mine, Harry, is retiring, so I decided since we're not allowed to bring gifts, I'm going to bring him a bottle. So I bought a bottle. We know what we're going to do. We're going to make a freezer door old fashioned, so I can't get yelled at too much. I got a nice bottle of 1792 because if you're going to do something as a gift, do it right. You know, you don't need to cheap out on this. So what I did was I took 8 ounces of whiskey out of this bottle. Now, both bottles are the same size, 750. And we're going to mix it, and this will be ready to go right out of the bottle, like if you bought one of the pre-made ones right off the shelf. So now you add 4 ounces of water, and that mimics the dilution you get when you're stirring your cocktail with ice. Then to that, we're going to add, it says, you know, you look up 2 to 3 ounces of simple syrup. How are you going to tell? Well, we're going to take the whiskey. You remember that 8 ounces? I'm not wasting that shit. You're out of your freaking mind. This is a good whiskey. But taste it. Oh, that really is nice. It's not very strong. It doesn't have a whole lot of ethanol burn. So I don't think we're going to need to put in as much simple syrup. So I'm just going with the 2 ounces of simple syrup. Now, also, the 4 ounces of water, they recommend filtered. I went with Poland Spring. Be careful when you drop shit. Thank God nothing breaks. So I have half an ounce of the Angostura bitters. So since we're in Rochester, though, it's the Fee Brothers, folks, and theirs is old-fashioned bitters. It's the same goddamn thing, all right? Aromatic bitters, Angostura bitters, old-fashioned bitters. Now, I also decided to add 1/4 of an ounce of orange bitters. All right? We don't have to worry about muddling and crap later. And because this is special, this can be made by anybody. You got to have a little bit of this, though. I thought it would be a good try to make a fat wash. Yeah, sorry. I'm really stuck on this fat wash, but a lot of it won't work with 90% of the cocktails I'm going to try, you know, especially with gin. But so I don't know if this is enough fat wash. So guess what? There's only one way to find out. You should be able to put this in the freezer. I'm going to put it in the fridge. Since I'm not 100% sure what this fat wash is going to do in a freezer setting, I can always add a little bit more bourbon back in. Shh, don't tell Harry. So, because it's not day drinking if we're not drinking, right? Smells good.